Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. This is Marco, and I am back here on March Street. This is just the other side of the road. If you watched part one, you know, Massage Envy or the Costco right over there, gonna look familiar. Today, I'm just gonna show you what's on the other side of the street. Pretty big parking lot because we are right outside of this Big's Furniture. Right, and right next to it is a Floor and Decor. So let's check out these establishments and see what else the other side of March Street has in store for us. Looks like Big's Furniture is advertising no credit or bad credit, no problem. See if we can get some more intel. At the front of the building. Alright, looks like they have their own Synchrony bank financing. Store hours for Big's Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 10 to 6. Shop now, pay later, so this might be just maybe a good option in case if you know, who knows what their furniture looks like. I've never been inside of a Big's Furniture, but that could be a good option for some people. And we got the Floor and Decor right next door. Oh, looks like they're open already. I mean, the time right now... Nah, they're closed. They're closed, but there's a worker in there. It's like probably like 6:05 a.m. and like 90 degrees. So, but there's the Floor and Decor. There's a worker there, so I don't want to be sitting there filming through the window. Yeah, we got a sign over here. Open to the public, Passport, Wholesale Furnishing. So I mean, we got the Walker right in the back there. This Passport, Big's, Floor and Decor, all right next to each other. If you got some furniture shopping to do, March Street might be a good place for you to start. Okay, here's the Passport, Wholesale Furnishings. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 6, closed on Sundays. Let's get a little peek. Alright, and we will continue along the way. I think this is going to be a shorter video. We have the One Nevada Credit Union. Looks like, please, they got an ATM on the inside. Please insert your One Nevada debit or credit card to access our 24-hour ATM. Looks like you would just put that card right in that machine. And there's like the front. All their hours at the One Nevada Credit Union. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Saying that they have no cash on premise, and despite it being an open carry state, no firearms, knives, or weapons allowed. Alright, right here we have the Super Pawn. I will say that this pawn shop unlike easy pawns, they do take trading cards. I'll say they are not going to easily take trading cards for pawn. You know, they're going to tell you how, oh yeah, you know, it's kind of a big risk for us, blah, blah, blah. Monday through Friday, 9 to 8, Saturday, 9 to 8, Sunday, 12 to 5, and there's a phone number. Just for example, I mean, I am the proud owner of a Plasma Storm Charizard, in a PSA 6, all right, and I brought it to them, and the first thing now, Plasma Storm Charizard, if you know, you know. I mean, that is one of the more rare black and white Charizards ever made, you know, and the PSA 6, and it sold for $1,000 recently, right? And the guy was giving me a hard time, you know, over $220 loan, and I'm like, but the card is worth $1,000, right? Like, why are we talking 20%, pretty much? You know, the guy was just saying like, oh yeah, you know, like cards, you just never know. Then ironically, the customer next to me, he walks in, oh, is that the Plasma Storm Charizard? Like, the guy right next to me knew what the card was. So I thought that was kind of funny. All right, we got Home Depot right over here. Check out that Home Depot hot dog story if you want a good laugh on my channel. Also, I have heard that Home Depot is big on the flock cameras, those AI face recognition cameras. That's stuff that I would highly care about. But I decided to start this YouTube, so I kind of just threw in the towel on kind of, you know, that face data protection that I was on for a while. I'll tell you another story too. In a separate video, but I was coaching lacrosse, my like 10th year coaching lacrosse, not 10th, 7th, maybe 8th. This kid took a photo of me on the bus and then created an inappropriate AI image of me and the kid. The school could do nothing about it, and I was super upset because why is my face on ChatGPT's data servers now? Didn't consent to that, and highly wanted to avoid something like that from ever happening. And without my consent, the kid just did that. And hey, schools have no way to protect teachers or coaches from this happening. It just becomes a kids are kids type of thing. They were trying to pressure me to get back into coaching, and I kind of had a list of things that I wanted to see fixed before doing so. The school pretty much, I mean, I told them, like, you're gonna have to fire me because I'm not coming back until blah blah blah. They didn't have any grounds to fire me though. And then I was just sick and tired of dealing with their nonsense, so I ended up quitting and coming back to Vegas. That'll be a separate story for a different video. I'm gonna come around the back here and show you guys these businesses now, but I just bring that up because of the AI cameras that I know Home Depot's using. All right, you got LoveSac over here. Pretty cool, like modular furniture. You can get a sofa, kind of customize it around. The arms come up. Like, I'm no LoveSac employee, right? But like, you got like the seat, the back, and then the arms. You can kind of like manipulate it around however you want for your home. Oh, like right here. Here's like the different pieces. Window's a little dirty, hard to tell, but the arm, the seat, the back, right? Lots of customization options available at LoveSac. Let's see what their hours are. Monday through Thursday, 10 to 7. Friday, 10 to 8. Saturday, 10 to 8. Sunday, 11 to 7. And there's like a little, looks like they got a little diagram probably showing customers what you can do exactly, right? Customize it however you want. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get into that story because I kind of chose to be the bigger man and just kind of leave. But that school did not care, right? It was nonsense. Here we got Michi Ramen. They are open from 11 to 10 Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday 11 to 10. Okay, so they got, it's kind of funny, they're just open from 11 to 10, all right, all days of the week it looks like. All right, Michi Ramen. And over here we got, what are we looking at? Metro by T-Mobile. Their store hours are Monday through Saturday 9 to 8, Sunday 10 to 6. Metro by T-Mobile. And right next door we have the Nail Envy, a brush of perfection. Ironically, the Massage Envy is right across the way. I don't know if there's any correlation between the two, but they're open from Tuesday to Saturday 9:30 to 6:30, Sunday 11 to 5. Closed on Mondays. Kind of a look inside. And up next, we have the liquor store. Okay, I was about to call it a liquor store, but this is the liquor store, now open. Okay, real quick, Pacificos. I never had one before moving to Vegas, and my barber had offered me a Pacifico one time. I gotta say, it's probably one of my favorite beers now, but I mean, you can tell that you're just gaining weight from drinking those. Like I feel like 2 Pacificos in, you just gained 3 or 4 pounds. So I don't drink a lot in general, and Pacificos are a rare occasion. All right, over here we got Vapor Rage, vapes, mods, pipes, glass. I'm not trying to really be advertising, smoking, but just giving everybody their fair advertisement. Vapor Rage happy hour Monday through Thursday 3 to 6, 10% off the entire store. Hey, they card. And here they're kind of talking about some CBD stuff. Not too sure. We're going to move on to the next establishment, which is 21 facial and massage. What do we got going on over here? 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. 702-451-8208. Can't see the inside at all, but they do have Swedish massage, sport deep tissue, pain reduction, stiff treatment, the Meridian massage, facial. I'm not too big. I don't really know what any of those mean. I think I just know what a basic massage is, and that's about it. All right, and we have the Sunset Water Store. Here's their business hours. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 702-433-4466. I mean, it looks like you can maybe get bottles from them and come here and pay for, hey, and a gallon of water, 35 cents. 2 gallons 75, 3 gallons 105, 5 gallons of water for $1.75. Holy cow, that seems like a great deal. I mean, I'm sure you got to buy the fancy jug from them, but I could see that paying dividends. Well, wait a second. Okay, so that's filtered water. This is the alkaline water prices. $1.25 for a gallon, $2.50 for 2 gallons, $3.75 for 3 gallons, or $6.25 for 5 gallons of alkaline water. I feel like the alkaline water is good for you, but I mean, I don't know how credible this is, but I think my ex did say at one point that alkaline water, too much of it may not be good for you. It could give you kidney stones. So I kind of just tried limiting that. I used to drink the Body Armor alkaline waters all the time. We're over here. We got maybe a not open, because I don't see a sign up here. But this seems like animal place, quality purebred puppies, free vet check, lifetime puppy training. Oh, I don't think it's open at all inside. Still looks like it's coming together. Registered and microchipped. Puppies for sale. Puppy payments available. 12-year guarantee. What are they guaranteeing for 12 years? I don't know. Because I feel like you cannot guarantee a dog's life. But who knows? Across the way, we're not going to go on this street today. We're just sticking to Mark Street. We got the In-N-Out on the other side. Jared. There's going to be another Terrible's, Chevron, Wendy's. I think that's called Eastgate on the other side. We'll check that out in another video. I'm going to do Stephanie Street next. And then I'm going to do, I think that Sunset. I think that street is called Sunset. There's Sunset Station. Great local casino, home of $3 beers, $3 shots. We went over that in yesterday's video, but I think it's a great selling point of living here. Because, if you live in a city, a lot of people go to dive bars, I feel like. They're going to dive bars to save on price, get some cheap drinks. But you may not be in the, maybe the most fly atmosphere. And your drink still may be close to $10. Who knows? Whereas here, $3 shots of, they're advertising it right there on the sign. $3 shots of Patron, Jameson, Jim Beam, Hennessy. $3 beers, it's a good luxury environment still. Go out and drink, watch the sports game. Over here we have a Sleep Number. Sleep Number saying monthly payments to fit your life, 0% APR. I do think a good mattress is an important investment. I think that the way that you wake up, the rest that you get, it's important for just good longevity and health. Let's check out the hours for the Sleep Number. Sunday 11 to 7, Monday 10 to 8. Everything, okay, so Sunday there it's 11 to 7. Everything else is 10 to 8. Call or text 702-433-5335. It's about 7:04. It's not even 6 a.m. I'm pretty sure. Just roll out of bed and start running. So there's that. Okay, we got Boba Society. I'm a big fan of bubble tea. I've definitely cut back on consuming bubble tea smoothies, but I've had so many. We're open every day, 11 to 9, 702-476-0079, BobaSocietyUSA.com. I like strawberry orange is one of my favorite flavors. If they don't have it, strawberry mango. And then sometimes, you know, I'm feeling unique and I'll try something else, but those are my favorite boba combinations. Got the Boost Mobile right here. They must have a new mascot. I've never seen. I just saw it tighter on this sign that I thought was a sign, but it's a screen because it just changed. There it is. Who is this man? Never seen this mascot ever. Boosty the Tighter? I don't know. Boost Mobile hours, we're looking at 10 to 7, Monday through Saturday, Sunday 12 to 5, 702-988-0958. There's your Boost Mobile. And we got a Supercuts. Supercuts is open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday, Sunday 9 to 6. Okay, that's crazy that they don't take bills over. It says right there, no bills over 20. I've never gotten my hair cut at like a chain place like this. I'm used to going to barbers and the fact that, you know, I'm usually handing over $100 bills. So that's crazy that these people are not even taking anything over 20. I feel like paying cash is just like a barber thing, you know, I don't know. All right. Here we got dry cleaners. Dry Clean Las Vegas for $4. They have tailoring and altercations here. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturday, 9 to 5, Sunday they're closed. All right, and, you know, I really hope that I'm out here just kind of helping people feel more comfortable about the community that they might want to be living in. A real estate agent, hey, shout out to them for showing you a home. That's important, but I think your community and neighborhood is also just as important. And some of the real estate agents kind of just leave that up to mystery for you to figure out on your own. You know, you may see a video just starting inside of a home, and I'm here to kind of fill that gap, show you what's around. Like this Capriotti sandwich shop, which is open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 9, Sunday, 11 to 8. And I think we're about to be at the end of March Street. Never mind, because there's more once I cross the street over on that side. So that'll probably be March Street Part 3. Yep, this is going to be March Street Part 3, because there's definitely still more to see over on that side of the street. But I think I want to still, let's see what we got over here. Yeah, I'm probably going to do Stephanie Street still, and then I'll come back for that March Street Part 3. But the last place I'm going to show you today is a Mattress Firm. Talking about lowest priced sleep bundle for $4.99. We got a sale. King bed for a queen price. Some beds inside. Store hours 10 to 8 Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 10 to 6. And then here's just the sign of pretty much everything that we saw in today's video. Hey, this is probably going to be the thumbnail. That way people know what they can expect as they click on the video. Let me zoom out a minute, because yeah, this is going to be the thumbnail right here. Boom, that looks good to me. Perfect. All right, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in to the video. Appreciate you always for watching. Wishing you the best of luck, the best of health, the best of happiness, and hey, one last time, $3 shots. Let's show that sign. Jameson, Crown Royal, Jack Daniels, Hennessy, Jim Beam, Patron, YouTube. That's all I got for you today. Take care.